All right, let's dive right into what is basically the owner's manual for one of the most incredible breeds out there, the Czechoslovakian Wolfdog. Whether you're lucky enough to own one or you're just fascinated by them, we're going to break down why their diet is absolutely job number one.
And this quote really nails it. We're not just talking about chucking some food in a bowl. This is the actual blueprint for your dog's entire life. Their strength, how long they live, even how stable they are mentally. It all comes back to what you feed them.
Okay, so first up, a wolf's appetite. You've got to get your head around this core idea. You are not feeding a regular dog. You're feeding an animal that has a direct and pretty recent wolf heritage. And this right here is the foundation for everything else. It's kind of funny, for their size, they're actually pretty modest eaters. But, and this is a big but, what they do eat has to match a digestive system that's pretty much built for the wild. Their whole system is designed to run on high-protein raw fuel, not the grain-heavy stuff many domestic dogs have gotten used to. Their genetics demand it. So, this leads us straight into the big question every owner has to wrestle with. What exactly should that fuel be? Let's get into the two main schools of thought, raw food or commercial kibble. What I really like about this is how it shows there isn't just one single right way, but two really solid paths you can take. You've got the barf diet. That's raw meat, bones, and organs. It's hands down the most natural way to go, but it means you, the owner, really have to do your homework to make sure it's balanced. Then you've got kibble, the practical path. Sure, it's convenient, but there is absolutely no wiggle room on quality. And if you do choose kibble, this is the golden rule. It is non-negotiable. We're talking about super premium stuff and only that. It has to have high meat content, no grains, no weird chemicals. Those cheap supermarket brands, they're completely wrong for this breed and are just going to cause problems down the line. Okay, now let's get into some practical, must-follow rules. These are all about keeping your dog safe and healthy. I want to pause on this for a second, because getting this right could literally save your dog's life. It's one of those things every single owner has to understand, no exceptions. And this lays out the difference perfectly. Raw bones are amazing. They're a great natural source of calcium. They're fantastic for keeping their teeth clean. But cooked bones, they are a huge danger. The cooking process makes them brittle. They can splinter and cause horrific internal injuries. It's so simple. Raw bones only, period. Now, beyond their main meals, a few supplements can make a huge difference. For a big, active breed like this, something for their joints like collagen is super important. Natural oils like salmon oil will help give them that amazing coat and boost their immune system. Milk thistle is great for liver support, and organs, well, they're packed with nutrients, but you've got to introduce them slowly so you don't upset their stomach. You also have to remember that your dog's diet isn't something you figure out once and then you're done. Their needs change, sometimes dramatically, as they get older. You have to be ready to adapt. You can really break it down into these three big stages. When they're a puppy, it is all about building a solid frame, especially their joints. As an adult, it's about keeping them in peak condition. And then, as a senior, the game changes to supporting their energy as their body and metabolism slow down. For puppies, what you do in that first year is so important. It sets the foundation for their whole life. You want to feed them smaller meals, maybe 3 or 4 times a day. And the most important thing, do not overfeed them. Keeping a puppy on the leaner side is absolutely critical to protect their hips and joints while they're still developing. And the payoff for getting all this right? A really long and healthy life. Seriously, with the right nutrition, a Czechoslovakian Wolfdog can live 13 to 16 years, which is fantastic for a big dog, and it's a direct result of a quality diet. Okay, last section. Let's connect the dots here, because a good diet isn't just about physical health. It directly impacts some major health risks and even how your dog behaves and how easy they are to train. So like a lot of deep-chested breeds, the CSV can be at risk for stomach torsion, which is also known as bloat. It is a genuine, life-threatening emergency. The good news, though, is that preventing it is surprisingly straightforward. It just comes down to routine. And this is that routine. It's incredibly simple, but you have to be strict about it. After every single meal, your dog needs 2 hours of quiet time. No running around, no intense playing. This one little habit makes a massive difference in preventing bloat. And don't ever forget that food is such a powerful tool. For a breed that's so driven, a high-value treat like some cooked meat is your best friend during training. And if you ever have issues with food guarding, feeding by hand can build an incredible amount of trust. See? Food isn't just fuel, it's a way to communicate. So what's the big picture here?
The whole point of being so careful with their food is to let the breed's natural, truly phenomenal abilities come through. They have this incredible capacity to recover and bounce back. It was part of what they were bred for, and the right diet is literally the key that unlocks all of that.
And that brings us to the final thought I want to leave you with. Next time you fill up that bowl, just ask yourself, are you just feeding your dog, or are you fueling them to reach that incredible wild potential they have inside? Thanks for tuning in.